Hey everyone, so Elon Musk just tweeted, "Time is the ultimate currency." And with that being said, this is really important to note as Elon Musk is supporting Shiba Inu coin more and more and more. He has also notified us that he will be talking more about SHIB, more positively about the coins, and not just basically tweeting FUD when there is a need for one. So I do fully support Elon Musk on his journey to the moon, but we are all here on to the moon today. So thank you so much for dropping a like, as us SHIB holders are staying here for the long term. But where is Dynotech, SHIB Informer for his next creation? And you can see over here, hey SHIB Token and SHIB Army, we started making a video about SHIB Informer. No spoilers, watch the beginning of the video, tell us what will happen next. Who is this character? What is he doing now? And, basically we are having a series created. Possibly that is something that Shiba Inu has been teasing, a Shiba Inu movie. And it's Robinhood calling they have been kidnapped and it's SHIB to come rescue them. So everyone is super excited about this one. But it seems like it is in fact happening. And, an animated series over here that we are having a new update about SHIB Informer and its animated series. This is really, really awesome so far. But let's go to more important factors. Not only are we getting more animation, but from the devs, development takes time and Shibarium does too. And I have been talking about Shibarium last time and I'm going to be talking about it now. So thank you so much for dropping a like, as you cannot get this news anywhere else. Eric M discusses with the community as engagements regarding ongoing updates are required. We just can't be updating every day because there's literally nothing to update. So this is something I've been talking about before. There's nothing to be updating other than the news I report. So for example, cryptocurrency news as a whole, which also affects Shiba Inu prices, or use outside the developer stages. Development takes time and Shibarium does too, and that is exactly why we're not getting any updates. Sometimes I feel like I have literally zero idea what they talk about. And do you think developing Shibarium or any kind of L2, which is basically its own blockchain, is a project being done in a few months? And this is probably going to be a project that is going to take some time. It's probably going to be a project that is going to take until 2022. But I definitely do think, they're going to be seeing a lot more. And the developer is making it pretty clear. I'm working on this every day, but these things, they do take, in fact, time because they're building something that will last for generations. They're building something else that will basically keep there for the whales. And the whales do realize that Shiba Inu is going to be here for some time, and that's why we're staying into SHIB. A lot of these pump and dumps, they simply pump up the token and then dump their own tokens, but it seems like we are going to be staying here for a long time. But thank you, Shadow, Bray, and C. We have met some incredible individuals tagging along with SHIB, love for money, kindness, and charitable goals. I have purchased 100 million SHIB tokens and will donate the entire world to shelter our homeless veterans once the value is at or above 1 cent. It may never happen, but what if it does? Do you have what a dream? SHIB it. And, you can see here that he did, in fact, buy that. But that being said, I know someone who helped give people shelters, Mr. Beast, and Mr. Beast for SHIB Ambassador. And signed, thank you. If I remember right, the young man lives in my state. He has been doing some amazing things. So shout out Bray, candidate for the US Senate. Actually buying more SHIB. And, a Senate candidate talking about SHIB is simply crazy. I love your passion to our veterans. Can I drop SHIB in your wallet? Absolutely, but it's not really necessary. The real power isn't the token being adopted in more exchanges. The more you buy, the better the mission, even without donations. And if SHIB does reach 1 cent, it will make a lot of veterans, a bit richer, or at least give them somewhere to sleep upon. And that's really exciting to see so far. Another donation being by another influencer, and hopefully we get a lot of more influencers on board. But why Shiba Inu will skyrockets, creed and say tag after tags to be. And you can see here psychologically a market cycle. We can see here the price is going up, the price is going down, and you can see the disbelief. But this is going to be a repeating cycle, and at some point we're going to be seeing a new at its highest. So a lot of people are waiting for a new pump, but you can see the charts here are very similar, and we could be seeing a lot more of basically the same chart happening over here. So you can see the same patterns emerging, and that's what I'm really excited for. That we're going to be seeing something like that in the future as well. But I reported Kim Kardashian to the SEC. Now, Kim Kardashian, if you haven't heard the news, has been promoting Ethereum Max, which basically people are calling it a scam. And, the community is not happy. So that's definitely happening in the news. But I am more about talking about positive news about SHIB. What if SHIB hits 1 cent? That being said, I paid off my student loans, put enough into savings, hopefully buy a home, help out my parents, brothers, and friends, then I donate the rest to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. And it definitely does tell me a lot of people have different goals with SHIB. Some want to buy Lambos, some want to make the world a better place, but all of us have a realistic goal, on what SHIB will do, what we will do with SHIB, and, he should, to be credible, today now to trust that specifically states that we'll wait until it hits to distribute. In a funny way, I'm never giving this money to charity. So what if, I definitely do think Shiba Inu could be reaching 1 cent or half a cent. But I'm curious what will happen until then. How come they're homeless veterans? How they take care of people that are protected by freedom? Like, there's a lot of political stakes in these comments, but I'm not going to be reading them. The most important factor here is that if the regular people are buying into crypto, this is definitely a good positive sign that I'm seeing so far, especially out of all the coins he could have purchased, he purchased SHIB. And with that being said, we do have a lot more to talk about. Reports say Western Union could lose $400 million if El Salvador's Chivo Bitcoin wallet gains traction, and also Bitcoin will be growing in price. So that is definitely very exciting. Also, man faces 15 years in jail for allegedly installing 46 Bitcoin and crypto miners inside government building. And you don't want to mess around with that. He installed 64 Bitcoin and crypto miners, and facing 50 years in jail is not a fun thing to do. So definitely try to go the right steps. With that being said, we do have a lot more to talk about. So this is something you should pause the video, but this is exactly everything that has happened with crypto so far this week. And Legendary Picture will release Dude NFTs in September on Maker platform. The Dude Future Artifact Collection include digital sculptures and paintings based on the film's characters. Movies coming in and making NFTs is a huge factor, and we're going to be seeing a lot more positive updates from SHIB. So, Epic Games versus Apple. A U.S. district judge has ruled that Apple can no longer block the use of external payment options on iPhones and iPads. This may result in easier use of crypto wallets to make payments on iOS devices. So, long-time lurker, first-time poster, just want to say I love how the information is presented in such a concise way that is easily understood. And definitely, if we're seeing so many more crypto wallets being used to pay for services for Apple, either for apps or anything else, or for movies, this definitely was something a lot of people want to see. But Coinbase just listed SHIB, and now they're under SEC threats. And Bitcoin price battles for 46K as Polkadot ends weekend with a 10% surge. If crypto is growing so far, if Bitcoin growing so far, why isn't Shiba Inu? So we're all waiting for the big growth. But cryptocurrencies are growing at a fast rate, but we're still waiting for SHIB. Now, something you might consider if you're thinking you lost a lot of money with SHIB is 26,000 USD is a lost for failed transactions, reasons out of gas. That's simply crazy to me, but a lot of things have happened that will affect the prices in the future, especially Ukraine coming in is a huge factor this week that could affect the price of SHIB in the future as well. But Bitcoin miners selling down after China exodus, miners are coming back, and all of this will affect the prices this week and will affect the prices next week. Not to talk about long term for SHIB, because SHIB is now here for the long term. It has survived all the bull runs, all the bear runs, and we're definitely going to be seeing more growth after a relief fund sell-off, after we're going to be seeing the L2 Shibarium. All of that will affect Shiba Inu's prices. So retail institutional investors are still keen on Bitcoin, and the Bitcoin bull market led by institutional investors is pushing retail investors from countries like Russia, Vietnam, and India toward cryptocurrencies. And that is definitely something else. So all we need now, as Elon Musk said, is time to see Shiba Inu's growth. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, peace everyone.